The break is presented by Browning Trail Cameras. You've got to see this. Closed captioning is brought to you by Bison Coolers.
All right, so this episode of The Broke, we're featuring Joe Hain. So Joe came to Africa, had an awful good time.
$3.
How much you got left?
$3.
I think I smoked him.
It
looked awesome.
Let me see your hands.
Yeah.
Let me see your hands. Once again, no track job. Coffin. I like that hard shot, I guess. My number one just went down.
This place is unreal. You got to come to Eland Safaris if you would like to have an African bow hunting adventure, because my goodness, what a trip. Well, summertime's always important for preparation, but even more so this year. It is mid-July 2019, and when I'd normally be just ramping up my preparation, I'm actually finishing it up today. So we're finishing the last adjustments on the bow, Matthews Triax, got the optimizer sight from HHA, and the Virtus Rest. A bunch of us from the break are going to Eland Safaris in South Africa, and we can't wait. So I'm going to shoot a few arrows, make the final tune-ups, lock up that case, and we're going to jump on a plane and head to South Africa.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Carl?
We're here.
There you go. Mama Dill.
Give us some. How are you guys? Come on in, big time. Josh Sherrick.
Landed in Johannesburg. Off to camp.
Eland Safaris. I think every year for the last 3 or 4 years, at least a few of the break team members have hunted at Eland Safaris. Carl Drake is the guy that got it all started, and he's the guy that puts this trip together every year. He's also brought a lot of horn back to the States with him over the years.
For pound, the baddest animal on earth.
When you finally make it across the pond to Eland Safaris, get settled into your lodging, shoot your bows, and then you head right out to the blinds.
Driving into our very first hunt here at Eland Safaris. Already seeing stuff, seeing kudu and wildebeest, gemsbok. I feel like this is going to be the land of opportunity, but we'll see. What do you think, Louis?
I think so. There was some impala as well. So looks good.
So if you've never seen hunting in South Africa, let's break it down real quick. The most common way to hunt is in blinds over food and water. The difference is if you compare it to whitetail hunting here in Missouri where I'm from, where we hunt over food plots and natural water sources like ponds and streams, the climate in South Africa isn't conducive to food plots and natural water sources are scarce. Over there, the food source that you hunt over is hay and water sources are tanks, whether they're in ground or above ground. As far as the animals, there are so many species of animals to hunt over there, you never know what may come out of the bush. So basically, you make a list of the animals you want to hunt, and when one of them shows up, you take the opportunity. Zach had a water buck on his hit list, and he was about to get an opportunity on the first hunt.
I think I smoked him.
It
looked awesome.
Let me see your hands.
Yeah.
Let me see your hands.
I think I drilled him. It looked like it was perfect. So there's 20 inches or more. So it's Yeah, we saw it bounce in and out.
Just behind that.
Yeah,
It's a little bit coaching, right? But we had a slow, slow-mo.
yeah, it looks good.
And you weren't.
All right, what a first afternoon hunt here at Eland Safaris. What'd you think, Kara?
It was amazing. Totally amazing.
Not bad for your first experience.
No, quite the experience to have.
Yeah, we've never really been able to hunt together. She doesn't go with me quite a bit. My daughter does, as you've all seen. But it's amazing to have her with me.
Wouldn't have missed this.
Yeah, really glad that you were able to be here. So, Louis, thanks so much for putting this together. And boy, you put us right in the right spot. So, 30-yard shot, and he didn't go 100 yards.
Nope.
For as long as I can remember, the Browning name has meant something to people in the outdoors. So when I went looking for a trail camera that I could depend on, there was only one name that came to mind: Browning trail cameras. So if you're looking for a trail camera that's easy to use, is unbelievably reliable, and takes amazing pictures and videos, there's only one brand that I trust: Browning trail cameras.
Browning Speed combines advanced fabrics, tailored fit, and innovative camouflage. Hunt harder, faster, and stronger than ever. Speed, killer clothing.
This segment is brought to you by Alps Outdoors.
Well, we've had a couple of gemsbok come in, along with some more wildebeest. Couldn't really identify the one as a bull for sure until, he was really about to leave. The whole herd cleared at some point. We're fighting some swirling, really calm winds. Like, it'll be just nothing for a while, then it'll blow left to right, then it'll blow back to front. And every hunter in North America knows what that's like. It's no different over here. Feels like the wind is actually picking up just a little bit, and we might be getting a little more consistent, so hopefully that'll give us a chance.
Here I sit behind a beautiful gemsbok here in South Africa. Many thanks to Eland Safaris. My PH, Louis, and tracker Jan did an amazing job. I don't know how we were able to catch up to this guy. I made what I thought was a good shot, and it actually looks like it was a pretty good shot, but he went a long way, and we kept catching up to him and couldn't get a shot at him, and finally decided we better try to finish him with a rifle if we get that chance. And Louis did a great job. He was able to put a good rifle shot on him to make sure that it ended well. That's what you got to do. I mean, as a bow hunter, or as a hunter period, if you wound an animal, you got to exhaust every single ounce of your energy to go make sure that animal's recovered, and we did, and here he is.
Zach has a couple animals down already. The turkey professor Joe Hain is over there as well with his wife Erin. Joe has a sable on his hit list.
If you're gonna shoot, don't try to get too close, because they look in you. They'll see you. Oh, there. they're not that skittish, because not everybody shoots them. See now, there's 5 of them in here, but there's one. You'll see he's got a really deep bill. Sable. He's probably 43, maybe 44 inches. He's big, young kid. You'll see him. He's the dominant one. Nobody will come close to him because he's in charge. Yeah, you'll see him. But it was now a lot of it. Got our sable. Thank you, sir. Pleasure, congratulations. Beautiful animal. Very, very nice. Awesome. My number 1 just went down.
Well, I just wanted to thank Eland Safaris and Petrie for a great job guiding me on this beautiful sable. This was a bucket list animal for me, and I really appreciate everything that they've done for our team, the break, and hey, keep on. We got 7 more days to hunt, so who knows what we'll get.
Congratulations, Joe. Hope you're happy.
I am, very.
Our veterans and those currently serving have selflessly volunteered for duty and risked their lives for the benefit of all Americans. With this in mind, the Niestedt Foundation was established to show gratitude for these individuals by providing the opportunity to participate in unbelievable outdoor experiences. Each event we organize is strongly rooted in our 4 guiding principles: respect, integrity, connecting individuals, and empowerment. Visit niestedt.org to discover how you can create a brighter America for those who have sacrificed so much.
This segment is brought to you by HHA Sports.
Well, for a fairly cold morning, that's actually kind of bad news when hunting over here in South Africa. The cold and the cold front actually puts the animals down and doesn't make them move or have to feed or water very much. We have seen some cool stuff today. Seen a really cool sable pretty early in the morning, and a black impala, which is just a color phase of an impala, but it was a really pretty one, just not currently on my list. And we saw a whole bunch of these vervet monkeys, like they've been all over the place. We did see some springbuck, which is a target species for us today, but they didn't come in. They stayed 80 or 90 yards. Still early, still got time to sit, so let's see what happens. I just put a good shot on a blesbok. we had a sable right there that I had to try to maneuver around him being able to see me. And the blesbok finally turned a little, quartering away, 24 yards, tucked it low in the back of the rib cage, and it went out the other side. He was bleeding really good. I watched him fall. His legs went up in the air and he's kicking. So I feel really, really confident about that. Okay, I'm gonna go get on the trail. Really feel like we made a good hit. We reviewed it and it looks awesome. Thank goodness. What a blessing. This place is unreal. You got to come to Eland Safaris if you would like to have an African bow hunting adventure, because my goodness, what a trip. 3 days and 3 bucket list animals. Does not get better than that. Alright, well, here we are. New blind. We actually went to a new concession this morning. Looks like we're going to be after a real nice impala today. There's been quite a few of them around here. We actually saw some really good ones while driving into our blind. We'll see what happens. Had the most amazing trip so far with Eland Safaris. Just, wouldn't trade it for the world. And hopefully we can get one more animal before we go home. Kara's not with me today. She went on an excursion with some of the other gals from camp to a wildlife park and a spa. So they're having fun while I'm having fun. Yes. Yeah. Zach, you shot the wrong one. No, I didn't. Man, he's nice, Louis.
That's an exceptional one. This was worth waiting for.
Fantastic, man. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
It's nice to watch him drop, isn't it?
Yeah. This is about the third one we watched go down?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Had one that I misjudged a quartering angle on and had to track it a long time, but you and Jan did an awesome job on that gemsbok. But yeah, the other 3 have all gone down right in sight. It's been wonderful. Man, thank you so much. And if you'd like to get in on some of this stuff, all I can tell you is contact Eland Safaris, because they have made this a trip of a lifetime. We've still got 2 days left to hunt, and I'm done. I've already killed my entire bucket list, so I'm going to have to think of something else to do for the next couple of days, but there'll be plenty of choices.
Banks Outdoors is the place that connects family.
Oh my God! Thank you. Yeah. That was unreal.
This is the place that connects friends.
Yeah, bro, you did it.
What a phenomenal story.
This is the place that brings excitement.
3, bro.
Most importantly, this is the place where memories are made.
Dad, I will never forget this moment.
Neither will I, buddy. Neither will I.
Why do I shoot in Indian Creek?
He's deader than a hammer. Indian Creek once again.
Good afternoon. This is Jim at Gravik Ranch on site. We're getting ready to prepare the evening meal. Center cut pork chops, baby back ribs. We're going to be using the Gravik Ranch rub to start off with, and then we'll transition to the barbecue sauce. Joe, tell us a little bit about that process.
Well, today we're going to be using a Smokin' Brothers grill, and we're going to do a multi-step process. First off, we're going to hit them with a heavy smoke, then we're going to be cranking up the heat, and then finally we're going to top it off with some sauce, and we're going to allow that sauce to caramelize before we go ahead and pull them off. Like you said, we're going to be using the low sodium Gravik Ranch Big 5 rub, the no high fructose corn syrup Gravik Ranch Big 5 sauce. If you'd like to get any of these products, you can do that at gravikranch.com underneath the shop tab.
Stay healthy, stay tuned, we'll be right back.
The break is brought to you by Mech Outdoors, Vortex Optics, and these fine sponsors.
A few of the break team members are at Eland Safaris in South Africa hunting some of their bucket list animals. The turkey professor Joe Hain killed his #1 animal, a sable, on day 1. Zach Haynes has had the trip of a lifetime and cleared out his entire bucket list. But with a couple days left to hunt, why not go after a wildebeest?
Just shot a mature blue wildebeest. Louis said I made a good shot, and he said he saw him fall right over here, which means he's almost in the road, which is even more fun.
Well, what do you think? That was the first animal you actually got to see shot.
Pretty cool. Too short for that.
Yep.
It was right out my window.
That's perfect. Well, I thank you for coming along with me. I wouldn't have traded that for the world. As much fun as we've had here, the fact that you've been able to be on most of these hunts has been awesome. So, love you, honey.
Zach has had the trip of a lifetime and going home with a boatload of animals. Now don't forget about the turkey professor Joe Hain. He still has an Inyala on his hit list.
Once again, no track job. I see hanging the sticks there. Yes. Yeah, it's just covered in blood. Right above the water line there, it's just laying the sticks.
It's like right where the
Okay, yeah. Covered in blood. Yeah, I put it right at the top of that elbow, and I just like, because I knew as soon as he might drop. He might a little bit, yeah, but you hit him again that much from the bottom. I like that hard shot, I guess.
Eland Safaris has always been really good to the break team, and I know they'll do the same for you. If you'd like to experience the finest hunting in South Africa, visit elandsafaris.co.za for more information and to book your trip.